enthusiasm to anatomy. Very important. Okay. Something is displaying, Jagdish ji. This content of this meeting is being sent to a third party. Is it okay? You are on mute, I feel. Unmute, Jagdish ji.
Okay, sir. Okay. Yes. Okay.
That's okay. Then it's fine.
Yeah. It's on YouTube, sir.
Okay. Because I don't know all those technical
Yes.
things.
Yes.
So, okay. This is how we need to understand this human body. In what way it is going to help us? Because knowing philosophy is one side, knowing the fundamental concepts is one side. At the same time, simultaneously, we need to understand this human body. And how do we bridge the gap between this body understanding and our ancient views? That is how I started anatomy dissection classes. I was very curious. Even on the first day of my medical journey, when I joined this BAMS course, I was very curious to see the dead bodies. And that gave me a lot of insight. And I never thought while learning or doing graduation that I will start my journey with this only anatomy. But 2 years I taught, and that has brought me here in Yasvyasa to teach anatomy with an angle of yoga vision. That is how we need to understand. All of you, irrespective of your background, in MSc or in MSc Yoga, you are exposed to anatomy, is it not? What is the intention of making you to learn anatomy? Not just maki ka maki, anatomy textbook or whatever the introductory book, what is there in anatomy and physiology. For what purpose you are going to study? Definitely not try to become any doctors. Definitely not. But what is the purpose of understanding that anatomy in yoga subject? That is the most important thing to be understood there. But unfortunately, the course teaches wherever you go, whether you go to distance or whether you go to regular course, they teach you normal book anatomy. But unfortunately, they don't even connect it to the yoga purpose. That is what is the biggest drawback in all the courses I'm telling you. In all the postgraduate courses in yoga, yoga therapy, whatever it is. Yes, unfortunate it is. But this is what is demanding now. Even in regular BNYS course, Bachelor of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences, there are more than 50 colleges in this country. But all the teachers are MBBS background teachers. It's of no use. Definitely, it's of no use. If a person with the philosophical inclination, yoga, and spiritual background inclination, if he teaches anatomy, then there is some stuff there to be understood beyond medical science. Students are not there, whether MSc students or in MSc syllabus also, we give anatomy, physiology, or everything they say. But what? Not bookish anatomy, physiology we need. That any Tom, Dick, and Harry can read. Not bookish anatomy you need. You need to know how to compare to yoga and spirituality. That is what is necessary. If that is not done, then where is the purpose being served? That is what I gave the introduction last class. How this body is 360 bones and how it is being misspelled or misunderstood. Even now in the high school, we have 206 bones. All of you by hearted the same thing. Even now in all yoga courses, they make you to by heart 206 bones. Unfortunately, no yoga teacher is going to tell you that there are 360 bones. This is the pathetic situation. Is it not? This is the pathetic situation of yoga course, I am telling you. I'm just highlighting the lacuna here. There are many institutes who are giving this yoga therapy as a course. But how many of the yoga therapy course module people, they have the faculties like connecting this to the modern anatomy to the ancient scriptures? I don't think. It is not. Simply you are given the modules, simply you are given the anatomy physiology basics, go and read. That's all. And you will be asked some exams, you will just by heart and you will just vomit there in the examination. But unfortunate that the connectivity is lost. The connectivity between the modern science and our ancient scriptures are not at all happening even in yoga field. That is most unfortunate. That is what I am doing from past 24 years. But even when I started anatomy dissection in Ayurveda college, I never thought that I am going to do this later after 9 years. In 2009, I joined SVYASA, and there from the day one onwards, I was given the liberty to establish anatomy lab and teach anatomy to the BNYS students. 12 years continuously, 12 batches. 12 batches means 24 dead bodies. Almost before that, I have almost totally 50 to 60 cadavers I have dissected. And every time when I dissect the cadaver, it feels as if I don't know anything. Yes, that is the curiosity. What I get in each and every cadaver. Because it is totally, it is a puzzle, the human body. Though we know that all the organs are there in the same place, but still it is something which is going to give us the special knowledge there. It is not as we understand. Everything is going to be presenting in a different way. We can see even in a live person also, a doctor does not believe 100% on scans. I don't know. You cannot believe 100% on your scanning. You cannot believe on your CT scan. You cannot believe you are on 19%. We can predict that. Okay, this could be your thing. But once you go and, as per the advice of the scan, if you go on the OT table, if you are advised surgery, if the surgeon believes 100% on the scan report and opens up, he may be surprised with that which is not told in the scan report, that also being presented there. So a surgeon must be always on his toes to receive the situation as and when it comes. You cannot rely on the X-ray report or a CT report or MRI report, whatever it is, not 100%. So this is how our body is any laparoscopic surgeon, what I want to say. Laparoscopic surgeon means one who operates on abdomen. Any laparoscopic surgeon, he should be very careful in this regard. So he is always expecting some surprise, or he is always expecting something which is very surprising when he opens up the body. At that moment, particular moment, how he is going to respond, it all depends on his technique or his intuition that he has to do. So this is what I am telling. Human body is a very big puzzle. Human body is a very big puzzle. We cannot understand. That's why I told you. So this knowledge of human anatomy, which is blending both the ancient and the modern literatures, that is the need of the hour. The need of the hour is to compare the ancient scriptural anatomy with the modern anatomical approach. This is what is the purpose of doing anatomy and physiology study in MSc. or in any yoga related courses. Not that just reading some of the names of the bones, names of the muscles, names of the organs, functions of the organs, and just finish it off the course. No, that is not the purpose. How will you apply in yoga? Tell me. How will you apply in yoga? To understand that, you need to know the ancient scriptures, no? I really don't understand why this knowledge of ancient scripture is most necessary in modern anatomy to be compared. Very much important. That is how I developed this concept of anatomy of yoga as the module, which says it is given by Mr. Paul Grilly. I don't know how many of you know this Paul Grilly. He is the one who gave us, and he has in China and all. He's an American, but he travels everywhere and he does workshop. He does this workshop on anatomy for yoga. And he has done so many workshops demonstrating students everything. But still, I have taken the motivation from that videos and I have included my own stuff there. That stuff of ancient scriptures. Even Mr. Paul Grilly. I don't know how many of you have heard this name, Paul Grilly. Yes, I don't think you will be exposed to that Paul Grilly. Only it is we who have been teaching in SVASA, in YIC, Paul Grilly. That's all. Nobody else. Now, from past 6 months, I am not teaching YIC due to many other reasons, which I don't want to mention here. Yeah, they don't want. Who is at loss if I'm not teaching them? I'm teaching many other PhDs and other BSc, MSc students. But YIC, it becomes the star of our university. Introduction. That is the star attraction. If the students are not exposed to that, then who is at loss? Anyhow, I'm engaged in some other classes and whatever it is. But this is how things are going to become tough for the students. If you don't get a comprehensive truth in a nutshell in the beginning of the course, whatever the course you are going to pursue, whether BSc or MSc or MD or PhD or whatever it is, you should get that comprehensive package of yoga instructor's course in the beginning itself. If you are not getting that fully, then your conception itself is not going to, foundation itself will not going to be as strong. For that reason, this anatomy, both modern and as well as the ancient. That's why I start with the systems of the human body. So last class, I don't know whether I told you that or not. In yoga, there are 9 systems, human systems, which are told in yoga exclusively. Is it not? There are 9 systems. You might have heard and you might have read also somewhere. 9 systems of human body according to the yoga. But still, what I find is 9 is not perfect. 10 is the most important perfect number. And why 10 is important, I think I told you. Is it not? Last class. Last class, I told you why 10 is more important than 9. 9 and 10, each and every number, it carries its own significance. Numerology. Please make a note. Numerology and psychology are the 2 wings of the bird philosophy. This is very important. Numerology and psychology are the 2 wings of the bird philosophy. You have to make a note of this. Sankhya Shastra and Manas Shastra. That is what is numerology and psychology is all about. Numerology means Sankhya Shastra. It is the number. And that number and included or blended with Manashastra, the psychology. Oh, many of you are, yes, just now I heard. So one who is doing in clinical psychology. Yes, that is very important for you to understand what is told in our scriptures. What is told in our scriptures about mind. Now we are having this clinical psychology courses and all. First of all, there was no branch of psychology only in modern. 100 years ago, or they were not ready to accept psychology. No way. But Manashastra is the most important thing. And this numerology, numbers, getting blended with the psychology, the mind, it is going to give rise to philosophy of life. It is nothing but the blending of the Sankhya Shastra and Manas Shastra, that which gives rise to Tattva Shastra. Tattva Shastra is the blend of Sankhya Shastra and Manas Shastra. Just I am telling you in Indian language. Bharatiya Tattva Parampara, Bharatiya Tattva Shastra Parampara is nothing but the blending of Sankhya Shastra and Manas Shastra. That is evident. That is very much evident as per Vedavyasa's philosophy. Yes, Vedavyasa is the one who gave us everything. That is how this human body concept is also a blending of human psychology and numerology. How I am going to tell you. That's what I told you in the last class. That is what 360 bones. Don't it make a sense? When our acharyas like Charaka and Sushruta, they mentioned that there are 360 bones in this human body, which was totally different from our Mr. Henry Gray. Henry Gray, Gray's Anatomy, everybody knows. Is it not? Gray's Anatomy. Henry Gray is the father of modern anatomy. Please know that. Mr. Henry Gray is the father of modern anatomy. Henry Gray was born in 1827. He died in 1861, just 34 years. That's why I call him as Shankaracharya of modern anatomy. Even Shankaracharya lived for 32 years. That is how, in 34 years, what impact he made is modern anatomy got that advancement. And even now we have 54th edition of Gray's Anatomy. So this 54th edition of Gray's Anatomy, it is the huge volume. It is the huge volume book. That's what modern medical people, they depend on Gray's. He is from the Scotland. But very short-lived. But I am damn sure that he could not get a chance in his lifetime to visit India. Unfortunate. It is most unfortunate. See, everything is destiny. However intelligent he or she might be, but the concept that karma siddhanta, it carries a very important impact on our life. That's what I told you, Sir John Woodruff. See how nice it was. Though he was born in England, Sir John Woodruff, but he had to spend the rest of his life and his career in India, in this country. In the same way, the unfortunate is Mr. Henry Gray. Though he is called as the father of modern anatomy. But who is the father of surgery? Not Mr. Henry Gray. Who is the father of surgery? It is Sushruta. Is it not? Doctors know it very well. Whether you are whichever the system of medicine you follow, whether you follow Ayurveda or homeopathy or even modern medicine people. I will tell you one important thing. In the Melbourne College, Royal College of Surgery, They have a beautiful Murti of Sushruta. Tell me, in which in Indian college we have? In Australia we have this. Sushruta's very big Murti, very big idol of Sushruta is made. And he is being respected there in College of Australia, Medical College. Sushruta is considered as the father of surgery. Though father of modern medicine is Henry Gray, Sushruta is always considered as the father of modern surgery. Modern surgery developed anciently by Sushruta only. Sushruta is the first person to operate live on the human body. Yeah, it is Sushruta who did. See, forget about, there was no technology at that time. Whatever the available anesthesia what we had, crude method of anesthesia with all the herbs and all anesthetic herbs, they used to do that surgery. Literally I will tell you how was the surgery was done. He or she was tied onto the tree. There was no OT theater. They were tied to the tree literally. हाथ पैर बांध के उसको पेड़ पे बांध देते थे पेड़ के नीचे and you apply whatever the anesthesia and start doing surgery. That's all. If the person is able to tolerate or withstand the pain, then definitely he would survive. Otherwise, Ram Nam Satya hai, ho gaya. That was the crude method of surgery which was followed by Sushruta. But still at that time, there were many success seen in the medical history. That was the crude method. Very crude method. But now you can't do that because all the science is advanced, technology is advanced, anesthesia is advanced, where you don't even know what's happening to you. And without your knowledge, they are going to repair your disease and remove your foreign body, whatever it is. Surgery has taken up a very big thing. But to be frank with you, I will tell you, in Ayurveda, we don't consider surgeons as great. Adhamaha Shastradahabhyam. He is considered as very least, inferior. A person doing surgery is considered as very inferior. Doctor. A doctor doing surgery is considered as low. Adhamaha. He is called as Adhama Vaidya. Who is Uttama Vaidya? Uttamo Rasavaidyastu. Rasavaidya means who is practicing classical Ayurveda medicine. Rasa Shastra. And Madhyamo Mulikadibi, who is the moderate physician, one who uses herbal preparation. Mulikadibihi. Mulika means all the roots, Panchanga of the roots, everything. One who uses herbs. So, the one who is resorting to surgery is considered as the lowest. Now you see, Ulta. Great surgeon. But physician, ordinary physician he is. That's all. This is how we are. Our trend is gone. Our trend is changed now. Earlier, what they used to consider surgeons as the least, as the inferior. Now, surgeon means great surgeon. Oh, physician, very normal it is. Oh, what is this? Where we are heading into? No. So that's why if a person is able to treat the patient without any surgical procedure, without intervening of any surgical procedure, only by medicine, he is great, really great. When there is surgical intervention necessary, you have to go. There is no other go. It is not told anywhere that surgery should not be done. Otherwise, tell me, where is that Dhanvantari Sampradaya used to come? Dhanvantari Sampradaya in our Ayurveda, it is dedicated for surgery only. We have two schools of thoughts. One is School of Medicine and School of Surgery. School of Medicine is Charaka. School of Surgery is Sushruta. Please understand all this. All this basic knowledge is very much necessary in tackling this modern medical science. You need to know the ancient also. So this is in a comprehensive way I am giving you the knowledge. So School of Surgery, School of Medicine. School of Medicine is headed by Charaka and School of Surgery is headed by the Sushruta. But the originators of the School of Medicine and School of Surgery is Atreya, the sage Atreya, and sage Dhanvantari. I am telling you, sage Dhanvantari. There is a different in the same name. Dhanvantari is Lord Dhanvantari is also there. Not that Mahavishnu's avatar. Mahavishnu Swayam in the form of Dhanvantari. No, this is sage Dhanvantari. So he is the Pravartaka of School of Surgery. And School of Medicine is Atreya Muni. Atreya Punarvasu. Or Punarvasu Atreya. So where we get this modern medical knowledge. Where the modern medicine is also, the root of modern medicine is there in the old. That is how it is. And Charaka comes in that School of Medicine. Sushruta comes in School of Surgery. So this is how our body understanding that must be taught to even modern medical MBBS students. But unfortunately, modern medical syllabus is not at all complete. Not in a comprehensive way. They have biased. Oh, we are only great. Ayurveda people, least they were looked down upon. No way. Now that holistic system, integrative system approach is coming up now. The knowledge of integrative medicine. Yes, that is the need of the hour now. Integrative approach or the holistic approach where even modern medical students, they are supposed to study Ayurveda basics. And definitely Ayurveda students, they get the modern medical exposure. Definitely. We have done many services in all general hospitals, getting trained under different surgeons. Yes, we get exposure. But unfortunately, these modern medical people, they don't get exposure to Ayurveda. So that is what is the superiority complex and inferiority complex which lies. But no, we have to complement each other. Then only yoga can be understood very well. To understand yoga very well, you need to know Ayurveda and you need to know modern medicine also. That is the purpose of studying anatomy and physiology. But you study in MBBS course, but after examination, you, even in yoga course, you study, but after the course is over, then you will forget that anatomy only. What is that anatomy which is connecting to yoga and spirituality? That is what is the purpose, what we are going to learn now. That is how I told you, these are the 10 systems of human body. In yoga way, not 9 system, 10 system. Developing 10 system is the approach of ancient approach to spirituality and yoga and modern medicine. This is what? This is exclusively my way of thinking. It is not there in any book. So after 24 years of my experience, what I feel is it should be viewed as 10 systems of human body. There are many more than that, 11, 12 also you can make it. But it doesn't serve any purpose. 9 is going to serve the purpose better than 9. 10 is going to be complete system. I don't deny 9 is not correct. It is correct. But more perfect is 10 than number 9 because both numbers are numerologically, spiritually, philosophically, it is significant. Number 9 is also significant. 9 is the highest number. I told you, no? Highest number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9, what you say? 10. 10 is the repetition of 1 and 0. 11 is the repetition of 1 and 1. Where is the new number? If there is any new number after 9, please tell me. So 9 is the highest number. 9 is God. 9 is supreme. 9 is everything. So that's why we compare even in yoga, the human body systems to 9 systems of human body. To represent that 9 as the supreme number. Fine, I agree. I don't deny that. But 10 is something beyond 9. That shows us that infinity. The infinity is expressed by number 10. This I told you in the last class, I know. But why I'm repeating the same thing?
Navagraha, Navaratna.
Yes, ma, that is and all, it is good. Navagraha, 9 is very important everywhere. And our body also has got Navadwara, is it not? Navagraha, Navarandra, you said, yes, Navadwara. Navadware pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. Bhagavad Gita says, this body is the city of 9 doors. Anybody had this view? The city of 9 doors? This body. In modern medicine, no. You are not taught this only. This body is the city of 9 doors. And philosophically, there is another one number which is going to come in Kathopanishad. Puram ekadashadwaram ajasya vakra chetasaha. Because the Navagraha, Navarandra, as Navaratna, it is mentioned. I am telling you this also now. Navadvara. Navadvara is there. But the philosophy says another number, Ekadashadvara. Puram Ekadashadvara. Ekadashadvara means 11. Oh, which is correct? 9 is correct or 11 is correct? Any idea in this? Oh, why the philosophy says Navadvare, Krishna says Navadvare Pure Dehi, but Kathopanishad says Puram Ekadashadvaram. If you don't have patience, if you don't jump to conclusion, then you have all the time in your life to compare and come to the judgment. What is correct? Both are correct. Both are correct. Navadvare Pure Dehi is also correct. Puram Ekadashadvaram is also correct. But only difference is this 11 doors, out of 11 doors, when we take birth, 2 doors are going to get closed. Now, do you know, there are many mothers here. You have your own kids. What are the 2 doors which were open in their birth, but later on it closes? Good ma. Nandini, one is that door. Another door?
Umbilical.
That is Nabhi, which gets closed immediately after the birth. Is it not? Nabhi Dwara. Oh, immediately after the birth, you are going to cut the umbilical cord, and at that umbilical cord which is left out, it is going to fall off on its own. And another door is this door. This door is not going to close so easily. 2 saal lagta hai. 2 years, 18 months minimum. 18 to 24 months it takes to close. उस समय तक कैसे बच्चों को हमें बचाए? The mother knows, the grandmother knows how to take care of the baby while giving the bath. इसको हमेशा हाथ रख के करते. अगर कहीं लग गया तो बच्चा मर सकता है. Oh, if this is so soft, is it not? Jiba jiba antarit. This is not closed. I don't know how many of you have seen skull bones. You have not seen, no? Nobody has seen the skull bone. But that is what is the bone which is going to unite after 24 months only. 2 parietal bones joining with the frontal bone. Frontal bone, parietal bone, they all need to join. One is the suture, this one. Another one is this suture. That's why you take in the center females. Is it not? What is that? That is representing the coronal sagittal suture. Sagittal suture or sagittal suture, what we call it as, it is running from front to back, from side to side, from this ear to this ear. There is another suture. In the bone, we call it a sutural bone. Types of bone. How many types of bone? In the types of bone, we have sutural bone also. One of the types of bone is, there are many types: long bone, short bone, long short bone, irregular bone, is it not? Flat bone, sesamoid bone. These are the different names of the bones, types. Then out of that, one bone is this also, sutural bone. Example for sutural bone is skull, where sutures are there, zigzag, zigzag. You know zigzag line? That zigzag line like you have here from this ear to this ear, from front to back. The point where this zigzag bone is going to meet the center point, that is only called as Brahmarandra, or we call it as Bregma. We call it as Bregma in modern science. Bregma is the word. Bregma, Bregma. 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 Bregma is the name of the bone, name of the point where coronal suture and sagittal suture meet. That is only the point which is called as Brahmarandra. Brahmarandra only became Bregma. Very important. Please know that. Brahmarandra is the name which was given from the ancient time. Brahmarandra. This is one door which is open from the conception till the baby takes birth. Even after the baby's birth, it is 24 months it takes to close. And abito, now it is very hard. हथौड़ी लेके मारो फिर भी नहीं खुलेगा ये. Now it is so hard. But this is the door where moksha dwara, we call it as the door for salvation. This is anatomy you should know. In modern medical science also, they will not teach you what is this, Bregma. Nothing. Yes, it is an intersecting point. That's all. What is that spiritual significance of Bregma? No syllabus in MBBS. But in yoga, there is a chance. Provided they know it. Provided they know this knowledge of spiritual significance of Bregma. Spiritual significance is lot. And this is the door where the jiva enters, the soul enters. I am telling you. Please make a note. The soul enters into this body only through this. And what is the exit? Enters through this, but exit are there through many doors. 9 doors are there. The first 2 doors which are open, but which is going to close, including that, it becomes 11 doors. That's why Puramekadasha Dwaram, that is also correct. People who don't know to analyze all this, they will say, oh, Kathopanishad is telling 11 doors. Bhagavad Gita Krishna is telling 9 doors. 9 or 11, who is going to believe? That's why I don't believe. I don't have faith in this Sanatana Dharma. That's why they say. In all Puranas also, they tell in one Purana one thing and another Purana another thing. These people are not conclusive of themselves only. Why should we believe these Puranas? Puranas we don't believe. Oh, who is at last if you don't believe? You are at last. That's why Puranas are always like that. Not any Tom, Dick and Harry should come. Only a person who is very serious should study and try to know, try to give the knowledge. Many people, they will get wither off. Yes, I don't believe. What you need? to say that I don't believe in all these things? Nothing. You don't study only. Even now, there are many people who say, oh, I believe. I have a lot of belief in all this Sanatana Dharma and all. What is their qualification? Both of their qualification is they don't know. Both. Both the people who believe and don't believe, their qualification is because they don't know. First of all, those who don't believe, yes, they have not studied only that. That's why I don't believe in that. One who believes in, we have belief in that, even they also don't study, no. Simply just because it is running in their family belief, they are believing. They have not studied. It is not the study which is going to make you believe or not to believe. Oh, so what is the qualification of both the people who believe and don't believe? Ignorance. Ignorance is the only qualification to believe or not to believe. That's all. Agnana. Neither the person who does not believe, he says, why you don't believe? Because I don't know. A person who is going to believe, yes, I believe because of my family tradition. Even I have not studied. Even I don't know. So both of their qualification is same, Agnana. So if you want to say, I don't believe, at least know, Baba, first what it is trying to say. How can you say that I don't believe without studying, without knowing? Your basic qualification is ignorance only, no? Ignorance cannot become the qualification. Ignorance cannot become the qualification for you to believe or not to believe. You have to do adhyayana. That is why this body is made up of 11 doors and as well as 9 doors. Both are correct. Puram Ekadasha Dwaram in Kathopanishad is also correct. Navadware Pure Dehi. Even that is also correct. Naiva Kurvanna Karaya. But you should know the significance of the special 2 doors, which are considered as the most important door only in human life. I'm talking you. We have this door in all other species also, in animals also, but they are not actively spiritually significant because there is no spirituality in animals. What spirituality you can discuss? Tell me. Only in human life. Because we are humans, we are sitting and discussing all this. Any animal out of 84 lakhs of species, 83 lakh 99,999 species, they don't know to do this Zoom meeting. Is it not wonder? True, it seems. My Mandoka Rishi is telling. I have to silent him. Yes, out of 84 lakhs of species, 83 lakh 99,999 species don't know to do this Zoom meeting. Is it not a wonder? God has given us only this exclusive quality to us. Oh my goodness. You can't even imagine all this. Only we are the people who can speak like this. Tell me, what is the language through which they communicate? It's all primitive language, sounds, that's all. Ours is the most sophisticated, most refurbished, most civilized, and most accepted language throughout the world. Is it not? Is it not a wonder? ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಭಗವಂತನ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಕೇವಲ just we are on the only exclusive people among so many 84 lakhs of species. No other species knows Zoom. It is only we. Whatever it is, Zoom meeting or Google Meet or whatever, whether Skype call or WhatsApp call or whatever it is, technology. This is how we are. Are we not blessed? Only spirituality exists in human being. The connectivity or the growth we can do only in human life, not in animal life. No cats and dogs and donkeys can sit and do this type of sadhana. Never. Never ever in life. That's why Manava Janma Doddadu. Manava Janma, Manushya Janma is great. Don't waste this. Just it should not become another animal life. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, and Maithuna. Only four. Very common for both human beings and as well as animals. And what is the difference? Buddhir hi eko adhiko vishesho, dharmo hi eko adhiko vishesho, buddhir vihina pashubhis samanaha. There are many human beings. In the form of human beings, they are animals. Yes, we say. We have seen all our family members, we have animals, just in the form of human beings. You know very well who is the animal in your family. That behavior, talk, everything looks like animal only. Oh my God, what is the use of? God says that, oh, this time I have given, mistakenly I have given you human life. It is better you be a dog or a donkey or something else. God should not repent, by giving us the human life. We should live up to the expectation, at least that we have to utilize this for the growth towards the evolution of the soul. भगवान को पछताना नहीं चाहिए, अरे इनको मैं मनुष्य जन्म क्यों दिया, ये मेरा अपमान कर रहा है, मनुष्य जन्म का अपमान कर रहे हैं. ऐसे नहीं जीना चाहिए हमें. यस, इट्स ऑल कर्म सिद्धांत. If we don't utilize, we are on the top, definitely. We are on the peak of the cycle. The next immediate thing is either to escape from the cycle of birth and death, or next thing is to go down. 99.9% people go down only. इसके बाद क्योंकि हम इतना अच्छा काम नहीं करते ताकि हमें अगला जन्म भी मनुष्य जन्म मिले, तो वी आर गोइंग डाउन ओनली. एंड फिर एक बार ये सब कर्म, हम जो मनुष्य जन्म में जो कर्म करते हैं ना, आई विल टेल यू वन सीक्रेट. एक मनुष्य जन्म में हम कितना कर्म करते हैं जो हमें अगले 10 जन्म के लिए काफी है, उतना कर्म इकट्ठा करते हैं हम. दशावराणाम देहानाम कारणानि करोत्ययम. दिस इज द शास्त्र वाक्य. 10 जन्म के लिए हमें हमारा पास इतना कर्म का इकट्ठा हो जाता है एक मनुष्य जन्म में, ताकि हम कुछ भी न किए हम 10 जन्म आएंगे जाएंगे, उतना कर्म हमारे पास रहेगा भाई. दशावराणाम देहानाम कारणानि करोत्ययम. एक बार अगर हम 10 जन्म के लिए काफी है, तो दूसरा जन्म लिया तो 20 जन्म के लिए काफी है, तीसरा जन्म तो 30 जन्म. अरे कब खत्म होगा ये? No. You cannot end it by karma. No. We cannot finish it by our own karma. If you think that, oh, I will do the right karma and I will finish my all this balance of karma. No, never. So that's why theory of karma siddhanta you should know. That karma siddhanta I will tell you in philosophy class. This is what you need to apply. दशावराणाम देहानाम कारणानि करोत्ययम. ये सब एनाटॉमी जानने से पहले जानना है. If you don't know all such concepts, then on what basis you are going to understand this human body? Not just mere physical. We are not ready to understand this human body mere physical, like MBBS people. So we are here to understand this. That's why we have to come and go again in human form only. So if you do sadhana, then only you can come back again as human form. एक ही जन्म में तो कंप्लीट नहीं कर सकते हमारी साधना. How many lives, sir? You may ask one question. और कितना चाहिए सर? कृष्ण says in भगवत गीता, बहूनाम जन्मनाम अन्ते. बस ज्ञानवान माम प्रपद्यते. कृष्ण ने कभी नहीं बताया कि इतना जन्म चाहिए. बहुनाम जन्मनाम. As one of our students told, it is not generalized. It is individualized. Everything is individualized based on our yogyata and karma. I don't know how many lives are there for me. I don't know even Jagdish sir's how many lives. And for that matter, everybody, nobody knows anybody's. Oh, even nobody knows when it is going to end. अरे पहले कितना जन्म लिया ये भी नहीं पता है, आगे कितना जन्म लेना है वो भी पता नहीं है. पता क्या है? सिर्फ इस जन्म में मनुष्य है. हाँ, सिर्फ उतना ही पता है. उतना तो जानो. कुछ लोग वो भी नहीं जानते कि हम मनुष्य है. ये रियलाइज नहीं करते. Oh, that is very sad. That is very sad, and God will definitely repent that, oh, इनको मनुष्य जन्म लेने लाते था. Better you go into animal life only. That is only the best. So that is why the basis of this body is our karma. And we get differently as per our karma, we are going to get. So it is better to ensure nobody will give you any guarantee that इस जन्म में मरते समय कोई गारंटी नहीं देता है कि अगला जन्म तुम गारंटी मनुष्य बनोगे. कोई नहीं देगा. कोई है क्या गारंटी देने वाला? Nobody. It's based on our own karma. We are going to. This is only Sanatana. So therefore, understanding this human body as per Mr. Henry Gray, as per Mr. Paul Grilly, that connecting anatomy, and as per our Mahanarayana Upanishad, that is also very important. See, I'm talking the extremes. One is modern anatomy is one side extreme. Ancient anatomy is one extreme. In between that yoga anatomy, it is going to lie. In between that yoga anatomy is also necessary. To have a comprehensive knowledge, to have a comprehensive knowledge about this human body, we need to know both the extremes. Modern medical science extreme and as well as the ancient medical science extreme. And this is the need of the hour. That's why I told you 10 systems of human body. 10 is considered as infinite. Already I told you in my last class. Already I told you in my last class that we use this word, Kannada word, Nuraru, Saviraru, yeah, Hattaru. That means it is not that number, it is nothing but infinite. Therefore, understanding this human body never ends. There is no PhD in anatomy. There is no doctor of anatomy, human body, who can say, raise the hand and say that I know everything about this human body. Nobody can say that. Because this body, human body, is always considered as infinite. To show that infinity, number 10 is going to be very important. Number 10 is the one number which gives us this infinity. Shatam dasha sahasrancha sarvam akshayavachakam. That's why we are here to understand the human body as 10 systems. What are the 10 systems? I am